Hello, my name is Kelsey. I'm an incoming second year MPP student at Harris, and I'm very excited to apply for this position as ATA of 2022 Math Camp. I attended Math and Coding Camp last year. Sorry, my TA was a very nice person. Besides helping on academic, what impressed me more is that she also told me many stuff about Harris and life in Chicago and gave me many useful advice. And those were super helpful for me as an international student. So I think as a TA of math and coding camp, you somehow are part of the first impression of Harris of the incoming student. So trying to be nice, warm-hearted, and providing help to the new incomers if needed, not only on academic, could also be very important. And yes, I have a little teaching experience. During my undergraduate years, I was in our school's volunteer teachers team. I went to a primary school in Beijing every Friday afternoon to give a 45-minute lesson, 1 week English class and 1 week history class. I did this for about a year. And the biggest thing that I learned from experience is to put myself in students' shoes, since I was a college student at that time, and it is important to think about what part could be hard for a pupil to understand and how can I explain something to them without involving some advanced knowledge. And I think I have three strengths that I can bring to this position. First of all, I think I'm a patient person. I'm good at understanding the confusion of math learners. As I said, this is what my teaching experience gives me. And in another way, I also spent a tough time with math when I was in high school. So it could be very easy, not very, but it could be easy for me to understand the confusion of learners. And second, I would be free during math and coding camp, so no internship or other courses. I can 100% focus on my job. And the third one is Mandarin is my mother language, so if ever needed, I can also use Chinese to support students. A challenging academic situation I faced is last quarter I took corporate finance course, which is the hardest one among three courses I took, since I did not major in finance or economic, and I hadn't taken any financial course before. So every week we had 2 lessons, and there were many new concepts introduced, which could be a little overwhelmed for me. I found TA session very helpful. There would be a content summary and a few practice questions. And the review session before midterm and final is really helpful, which helped me structure the content and grab the key points. Besides that, TA also helps me a lot in homeworks, since this course didn't use a public discussion platform like Piazza or something. So when I have questions, I have to email them. They usually responded in a very short time. And thanks to their help, I finally got an A in corporate finance. And alas, according to the scenario, if I would say the student approached me through email, then I would also reply him or her through email and try to answer each question one by one clearly. And I also tell them feel free to ask more questions or come to office hour or schedule a Zoom with me if this is still not clear enough for them. And if he or her approaches me after a TA session, and let's see, there are a few students waiting in line, also have questions with them, then I may answer 2 or 3 questions of him or her at first, and then ask a favor if he or she can wait a little bit so I can answer the other student at first. And if time is limited at last, for the rest of the questions she or he has, I can deal with them during office hour or schedule them with him any other time. So that's all. Thank you.